So there was
Wow.
always sort of, I felt like from the beginning, and we did long distance for about 18 months, like that we were going to get married and we were going to get engaged. And I felt good that it was like on that track, sort of right from the beginning. I was 30. Like I felt like I just, I knew.
Right.
Well, Christmas rolls around and I'm going to spend Christmas with their family in Denver. And I'd never spent a Christmas away from my family up to this point that I wasn't like away for work. So it's a big deal. And all of a sudden, all these people I work with, like Rick Neuheisel, who I was working with at the time, they all get in my ear like, oh, he's definitely going to propose to you. He's
Right.
inviting you home for Christmas.
Yep.
Even my dad, I think, was also kind of like, is he going to, are you guys? And I'm like, no, we live in different cities. Like we're definitely, like, it's not happening this Christmas. It's too early. We've been only together for like a year. I think he'll wait till he's up in San Francisco and things are a bit more settled, da, da, da. But it was kind of in the back of my mind because a bunch of people had put it there.
Right. So you had expectations.
Like
little bit.
But I was so mad that like that was even a thought in my brain because I didn't want to be that person that was waiting for the ring. So we decided and we told each other, hey, we were going to do a trip in the spring. So we went to Machu Picchu in the spring. That was our Christmas gift to each other. Like, we're going to take a trip together. Let's not get each other. We'll get each other something small. So I got him like a shirt, and I opened my present from him on Christmas morning in front of his whole family. And well, I have it right here.
No.
I'm like, oh, this is a cute small box. What do we have? I don't know if you can see what it is.
Is it an Eiffel Tower?
It's an Eiffel Tower ring holder.
No way. No.
Yes. That kind of looks pretty phallic, now that I'm holding it like this.
At first, I wasn't sure if it was like a mini sombrero, but now that I can see it's Eiffel Tower.
It's a ring holder. And an Eiffel Tower ring holder at that. So, and we've never been to Paris.
And you're going to Machu Picchu.
We weren't planning on going to Paris. Okay, this is perfect timing because Kate just hopped in. This is so
okay.
good.
Wow, I've so.
Your timing. Your timing is impeccable. I have told now the backstory of Chris and I, and that you're the one that made my life. And then I just showed the present that I opened at your family's Christmas in 2014. And I will just say that I opened this thing and I'm like, my brain is just spinning because I can't figure out what it means. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God. And I start to get like sweaty and I'm like, it's about to happen. Like, and Chris was down on the floor. So I thought he was like maybe down on one knee. And I'm like, wait, I literally think this is happening right now. They were all right. I can't believe it. And so I'm like trying to, because I know pictures are about to be taken. And then it's just like, okay, we got another present over here next. And just the morning continues. And I'm sitting here with an Eiffel Tower ring holder, like, okay, well, and Chris said something like, oh yeah, I know you already have a jewelry ring holder, but I thought you could use another one. So
I mean, I'm speechless. I'm not going to lie to you.
I leave this out overnight. I'm like, well, maybe he's slow playing it. He didn't want to ruin, he didn't want to make Christmas about us.
He and the ring fairy were in cahoots. So if you just, left it
there better be a follow-up to this.
Well, Kate, I didn't feel better until I talked to Kate probably 2 weeks later. So we go through Christmas and I'm like feeling, and then I'm feeling like an idiot because I'm like, I can't believe that I thought I was going to get engaged. And then I'm like, is he just fucking with me? Like,
he didn't, but everyone else did. And so then you thought
so then everyone asked me what Chris got me for Christmas. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I can't tell you because it's weird. So the backstory, Kate, is how did this come about from your your point of view?
So I'm partially to blame, like the majority of things in your life. I was trying to interfere a little bit in a big sister way. So I actually went through my email this morning and dug up the genesis of this whole thing. So let's see, where are we here? On
this is good.
December 13th, 2013, I sent Chris an email titled Christmas. And I said, I think you should give Smash this and an engagement ring for Christmas, 10 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was a link to an Anthropologie Golden Gate Bridge jewelry holder, not ring holder, like jewelry dish. And then I wrote, kidding, kind of. And he just wrote back, oh, I like it. So The lesson,
and that was the last you talked about it.
That's
right?
it. You never said, "Are you looking at rings?" Or
no, I knew that they were serious, but it hadn't been all that long, so it was it was sort of forward for me to be suggesting, but it was like, this is where we're going, but obviously not for Christmas.
Right.
So the lesson here is you have to be incredibly explicit with our male counterparts. And like, if I'm saying sort of tongue in cheek, propose to Ashley for Christmas, you then don't not get the ring, but just proceed with getting the ring holder is the
ring holder.
And the best part is
like
that
he's just trying to like test your reaction. Maybe.
Well, he clicked on the link.
Yeah.
He clicked on the link, and the like cool Golden Gate bridge that would have made sense as like a jewelry thing was sold out. And this was what was still in stock. It turns out
down below. It's like, other suggestions.
And he's told me since like, well, I just saw that I just trust Kate blindly. And so she says, here's a link to something Smash might like this is the thing. So he just buys it.
It's not that it's adjacent to that. That seems good enough.
I still have to go back to the fact you guys planned a trip to Machu Picchu in Peru.
Yes.
Like not even like there wasn't plane tickets to Paris with
there's been no Paris. There was never
you two having a romantic trip to Paris.
No, that was what I was so confused about.
Have you ever talked about Paris?
No,
France.
No. And then I was like, wait, are we going to Paris?
Have you ever been to a French restaurant with him? Anything.
He's going to propose to me in Paris. That's
right.
And then he got me Rosetta Stone in French.
Right, the Rosetta Stone French.
Oh, no. Coco, so I'm like, and Kate, do you remember? Because I felt so awkward then at Christmas because I had like opened this thing and I'm like, I don't know if I should. If it was later, I would have called it out. I wasn't comfortable enough in the family to like be like, what the F is this?
I think I was.
Kate, did you know it was?
I was just happy you were there.
Yeah.
He had started to talk to me about like, long-term planning, but I was oblivious to the fact that like
you just
in this moment, you're with our family for the first time for Christmas and you've just been given a ring holder in front of everyone and you have no idea what to do.
Eiffel Tower ring holder.
We did. I think, we did what is the best thing to do when you feel uncomfortable in a family situation. And we just drank champagne all day long and had a dance party.
So exactly right. We just got drunk and I was like, okay, it's all good. So then fast forward. So I leave because I have to go cover the Rose Bowl. I leave and I see Chris back in LA on New Year's. And it's the first time that we're together after Christmas. It's the night before I leave and we're in his car. I will never forget this. We're in his car and I'm like, I know we always said that we'd be able to like talk to each other about anything and bring anything up that we were having feelings about. And I have to ask you, like, were you messing with me at Christmas? And he looked at me like, what are you talking about? Because I had talked to my friend JB, my good friend JB, who I work with, who I had told the story to. And he was like, Ashley, I don't know how to tell you this. Either Chris is the biggest like a-hole who's messing with you, or he's completely oblivious and he has no intention of like getting you a ring anytime soon. Because when you're in that wheelhouse, he's like, I didn't buy my wife anything that could have been misconstrued as jewelry for like a year leading into when I proposed to her because I didn't want her to like think she was opening a ring ever. So he's like, I don't think he's as close as you think that he is to maybe wanting to marry you. So I ask, and then I look at Chris's face as I'm asking him if he's messing with me, and I can tell that he has no idea. And I'm like, you got me a ring holder. And his face just like, I remember all of a sudden I felt bad because it occurred to him and he felt so bad. And I was like, it's okay. It's no problem. I was waiting. And then I thought maybe something was going to happen on New Year's. And I just kept thinking.
I just kept waiting.
I just kept walking around with this thing. Like it's hard to get through security at the airport.
Patrick's Day.
Next to the bed, just in case.
And then we went to dinner and I remember we're eating dinner and he's like just upset. And I'm like, okay, you can't also like give me the worst Christmas gift ever and ruin this dinner. Like,
and then you feel bad and make me, yeah.
So little did I know that when I left, you guys started looking at, no, we were not at a French restaurant. I told him we're never going to Paris.
No. Nor
he lost his chance.
I'll never have a croissant as long as I live.
Yeah. But the thing is now I use this. It's like my main jewelry holder and I love it. And we had our wedding ring, like when we got married, we had like our wedding rings. Like we've got all these great pictures of the Eiffel Tower with our wedding rings on it. So it ended well, I should say, but it was a present. So
yeah. Unintentionally put you through the ringer just to see if you could literally handle a curveball.
It was a test. It was a test.
Wow.
To see if I would actually lose my mind.
Nobody knew it was a test.